Before you step into 2026, you need to understand one hard truth. You cannot carry the same version of yourself into a new year and expect a new life. It does not work that way. It never has. A new year does not upgrade you. A new decision does. Most people think change happens because time passes, but time changes nothing. People change only when identity changes, and identity never changes without loss. Something must be left behind. Your old self is familiar, comfortable, predictable. Your old self knows exactly how to survive, but not how to grow. Your old self avoids discomfort, delays hard work, negotiates with weakness, waits for motivation. That version of you may have protected you once, but it cannot take you where you want to go next. As Albert Einstein famously said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. If 2026 is meant to be different, you must be different. This is where most people get stuck. They want new results. Without releasing old habits, they want growth. Without grief, but growth always requires goodbyes. Goodbye to late mornings, inconsistent effort, comfort-first thinking, excuses that sound intelligent, waiting to feel ready. As Jim Rohn said, your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. And change is uncomfortable by design. Let's talk honestly now. Your old self has patterns of procrastination, patterns of distraction, patterns of quitting when it gets hard. Those patterns were repeated so often that they became identity, and identity always fights to survive. That's why change feels painful. You're not just changing habits. You're challenging who you think you are. As David Goggins said, you are in danger of living a life so comfortable and soft that you will die without ever realizing your true potential. Your old self loves comfort. Your new self requires pressure. Pressure to wake up early, pressure to work when it's boring, pressure to stay when quitting feels easier. Most people quit transformation right here, not because they can't do it, but because they miss their old self. They miss the ease, the excuses, the permission to escape. But ask yourself this: what has that old self actually given you? Peace? No. Confidence? No. Pride? No. Only familiarity. 2026 is not asking you to hate your old self. It's asking you to outgrow it. As Tony Robbins said, change happens when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. For most people, that pain comes too late. Let 2026 be early. Your old self reacts. Your new self responds. Your old self waits for motivation. Your new self acts without it. Your old self avoids responsibility. Your new self demands it. As Jocko Willink says, discipline equals freedom. Your old self sees discipline as restriction. Your new self understands it as control. This year, discipline must become identity, not something you try, not something you visit occasionally, something you are. As Kobe Bryant said, the most important thing is to try and inspire people so that they can be great in whatever they want to do. But before you inspire anyone else, you must become someone worth following. Starting with yourself, here's the part most people avoid. You cannot keep everyone and become someone new. Growth creates distance. Distance from old habits, distance from old conversations, distance from people who only recognize the old you. That distance is not arrogance, it's alignment. As Elon Musk said, when something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Important enough means you choose growth even when it costs comfort. You choose discipline even when it costs popularity. You choose silence even when noise feels easier. There will be moments in 2026 when you feel lonely. That loneliness is not loss, it's transition. You are no longer who you were, but not yet who you're becoming. Most people turn back here. You must not. Your old self will whisper, relax, skip today, You deserve rest. You can start again tomorrow. That voice is not evil, it's outdated. You don't argue with it, you outgrow it. As Arnold Schwarzenegger said, strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. Your struggles in 2026 are not signs to stop. They are signs you've left the old self behind. Let's make this very practical. In 2026, your new self wakes up on time every time, keeps promises, especially small ones, works when no one is watching, finishes what it starts, removes excuses immediately. These behaviors may feel unnatural at first. That's good. Growth always feels foreign. Imagine reaching the end of 2026 and realizing something powerful. You don't recognize the person you used to be, not because you forgot them, but because you surpassed them. That is evolution, as Les Brown said. You must be willing to do the things today others won't do, in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. Your old self won't do them, your new self must. So make this decision now. Do not drag your old self into 2026. Do not negotiate with outdated habits. Do not carry excuses forward. Let them end here, because the future you want requires a version of you that does not yet exist, and 2026 is where you build them.